Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Sandwich YouTube channel. It's an episode of Community Kitchen for I think the first time we've done this. All three of us. Kevin
Yeah.
Lopez, Aiden Carter, John Hansen, we're all here talking in one singular video. Today we're going over the Game Awards nominees and we're just going to go through the list and talk about the games we think are going to win each category. We're a little bit of an asterisk there, though. We're gonna cut out the esports and the content creator of the year because one, I don't pay attention to any of that stuff, and I don't think you guys do either. And two, I just really don't care. I think those are wasted nominee uh areas that really could go to something like, best horror game, or there's so many other things that could take up those spots. How you guys feeling about the Game Awards this year, though?
Rigged,
Rigged?
according to X number of content creators here.
Yeah. We're the write-in for best content creators of the year.
Yeah, if it ain't us, it means nothing. If Game Sandwich ain't in there, I don't want to hear about it. Nothing.
Right, exactly. All right, so yeah, we're gonna spend some time here. We're gonna go from the bottom up on the list, and we're gonna really figure out just what what who's winning what award, and really who deserves what awards. Because I guess there's a difference between who's gonna win and who's really deserving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys say we get started off with what will probably be the easiest, the absolute easiest choice on this list? Most anticipated game. We've got 007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. Do we even need to talk about it? I mean, Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of the most anticipated games of all time. It's going to be one of the largest game releases ever.
I mean, if you ask me, it's been hyped for so long that I'm just not anticipating it anymore. And I think that something else deserves it, but...
Oh, when it comes to, what I would choose, 007 First Light. And maybe Marvel's Wolverine.
I'd toss it up between that and Requiem.
Yeah, Requiem would be up there, I guess. I don't know. I guess there's just so many Resident Evil games that have come out in the last decade that it's just cool. I'm happy for it. I'm excited for when it comes out. Kevin, I know the answer is Grand Theft Auto 6, but what would you choose if you were to select one of these?
To give the hot take, The Witcher? I'm just very interested to see where they go from there, especially after Geralt and Ciri's the protagonist. I just want more Witcher. That's all I want.
Gotcha. Yeah, I never played The Witcher 3, so I don't have any dog in there. But 007 First Light, man, I'm so excited. IO Interactive did such a good job with Hitman, and I'm not even much of a 007 fan. I've never watched any of the movies, but First Light, I think, looks amazing. And, I mean, Insomniac's one of my favorite game studios ever. All right, moving on. Best multiplayer game. We've got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Reign, Peak, and Split Fiction. This one's a little tougher for me because obviously Arc Raiders has the recent bias. It's this game came out recently. There's a lot of love for it. But really, anything on here except for Split Fiction, I think, could win this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm debating whether or not Pete could actually win it. I personally don't think that Split Fiction deserves to be on this list just solely because, as I told Kevin, it is solely a co-op game. It's not a multiplayer game, really. You're not going online and finding a match with somebody. You're gonna get it with a friend, you know?
Multiplayer is more than one person. It's cooperative multiplayer. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. But at the same time, I just don't think it deserves it because it's not really... When I think multiplayer game, I think multi-person thing, not two people.
That is, two people is multi-person.
But anyway, I would want... Personally,
we could argue about this all day because your definition is just flat out wrong. I'm going to call you out on it.
I mean, but like I was saying, I think Night Reign deserves it from my eyes. But I think Arc Raiders is going to win just solely from recency bias, but also because the multiplayer is just genuinely good for it.
What about you, Kev?
To Aiden's point, I think you're gonna get into the weeds of co-op, multiplayer, all that. I get it. I
It's
would
cooperative multiplayer.
I get it.
What do you mean?
I get Aiden's point. I'm gonna back him there. Split fiction, if you take out that and throw in literally anything else, I'll be fine. But for the sake of picking a definitive winner, I'm gonna hitch my horse to Battlefield 6 only for the fact this past year there's never been more debate of Call of Duty falling off that top spot, and it wasn't because of Arc Raiders, it was because of Battlefield 6. And just by that groundswell alone at launch and over recent weeks, especially with the release of Black Ops 7, I'm going Battlefield 6, but I do get the recency bias of Arc Raiders for sure.
Can I have a quick little semantics thing? Multiplayer definition is denoting or relating a video game designed for involving several people. Several is a minimum of 3.
Hey.
Ha.
Potato,
Co-op
potato.
is not multiplayer.
Let us know in the comments how wrong these guys are, because multi means more than one, and
I had to.
Split Fiction is cooperative multiplayer. It 100% deserves to be on this list. I don't think it will win. I don't think it deserves to win, but it absolutely deserves to be on the list. For me, Arc Raiders probably wins because of the recency bias. Like I said, I think any of these could win. I would really like to see Peak win, because I think that was a great indie story for this year. It really blew up for a while. I don't think it will though, but I'm holding out hope because I really like the Landfall Games. I think I really like them, but I think Arc Raiders will win.
The quick question on that, was Repo this year or last year? I always get
That
confused.
was this year.
Really? And that's
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Tough list.
Yeah.
It's a tough list. There's only so many spots on there.
Man.
And I would think, I don't know, I want to say Lethal Company came out in like December last year, right? So that one would be viable to be on this list as well.
What is time? What
did
is
it come
time
out
in
sooner?
gaming?
I don't remember. All right, next up, best sports and racing game. We have EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Obviously, I don't care about soccer or F1. My choice here is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. When I reviewed that for Game Sandwich, I gave that a 9 out of 10. I think it is better than Mario Kart World in many ways. I think this is the first time Sonic Racing has beat Mario Kart. And Rematch, I get why people like it, but it's just kind of a basic soccer game with walls, and I'm just like, whatever. So yeah, my pick, Sonic Racing.
I mean, I'm very inclined to agree with you on that one. I think Sonic Racing absolutely deserves it on this. I debate whether or not like EA Sports like FC 26 or something would win, just solely because I think those usually win, don't they? Besides, like, unless a Nintendo game is on there. But
well, this is best sports and racing. This isn't like best family.
Yeah.
So the best sports area usually goes to like Forza when a new game for that comes out.
oh, okay.
Forza usually runs away with this, but obviously no Forza game this year. What else usually wins?
Admittedly, I don't really pay attention to this category, so
Yeah.
I'm just
All
saying Sonic Cross Worlds. I think it's deserving of it.
Kev?
I'm gonna go Sonic Racing Cross Worlds as well. I just don't understand the world of like Football Club 26 or F1, and I just haven't heard much. And Rematch, I feel, would have won this if they continued that post-launch support and kept injecting stuff into that game. They kind of just fell off the map, and yeah, it's a shame to see, but that's what happens.
That game did come out, and it was like a thing for like maybe 2 weeks, and then it just kind of disappeared.
Hey, Kevin, can I just say, you just like blew my mind with FC meaning football club. I literally thought that was soccer.
Well, is it?
That's how little I know about
football's soccer.
sports games.
But football is soccer. What do you mean?
Oh,
Aiden.
I thought American football. Okay. Now
Well,
it's
that's a clip for us right there.
Aiden, are you having a rough day?
Oh, man.
I hear football and I immediately think of American football because that's all the people around me talk about.
The football game, the American football game is Madden. Madden and
I know, and there's not another one that exists besides Madden. I should have remembered that.
I do think probably the most interesting thing about this category is that there's no NBA 2K or Madden here, or even
Good.
EA Sports College Football. That is probably the most interesting thing here. But yeah, I think Sonic Racing wins that pretty easy. All right, best sim or strategy game: The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles. I hope I said
Yes.
that right. Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, or 2 Point Museum. For this one, man, I don't know. This one, I've never played any of these. I know Andrew's pick for this would be Final Fantasy Tactics, right?
Oh yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I would probably say Jurassic World Evolution 3 because I think those games have done really well for themselves. They're probably like the better name for sim and strategy games would be Final Fantasy or Sid Meier's. I do like 2 Point Hospital, but I've never played 2 Point Museum. I expect it to be the same thing. And The Alters just kind of had its like, it came out and like people liked it, and then everyone found out that they were like withholding that they used AI in it, and it was just like, I don't know about that. But yeah, my pick's Jurassic World Evolution 3 here.
I mean, I don't think I really need to say it. Anyone who knows me, Final Fantasy Tactics. Going straight for that. Gotta represent.
Have you played the Tactics games?
I've played the original. I haven't played the remake yet. I have it. I just haven't started it.
Gotcha. Yep.
I'm gonna go Jurassic World only for the fact whenever it came out, I heard so many good things about it, and like it would not surprise me if Civ 7 won just based off the name alone. I have
that name, yeah.
Yeah, and then I played 2 Point Museum. That's like one of the games I just have on my monitor and I just space out and play. But like nothing again that's moving me to say, yeah, that's gonna do it. So yeah, Jurassic World Evolution 3 for me.
Yeah, I really like 2 Point Hospital. I should probably give Museum a try. I'm kind of surprised you haven't played Jurassic World Evolution 3, Kev.
Yeah, that'll be one I get to. Yeah, I've played the earlier one.
I played, I think, the first one, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, first one's really good.
Best family game: Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction. Now, this one, I can hear the argument why Split Fiction doesn't belong. Like, this one makes sense to me why that doesn't belong there. Donkey Kong Bonanza, same. I don't really think that belongs here. While I haven't played them, I have heard good things about Lego Party and Lego Voyagers. I think it's going to be tough for them to win this. My pick would probably be Sonic Racing Cross Worlds again.
I'm going straight for Split Fiction because I think it does deserve to be here, actually. I mean, it's not really, family, but two members of your family can play it at least and everything, and you can switch off between it. But I would say it's between that or maybe Lego Party, because like I've seen really good things about Lego Party.
We also have to keep in mind this is the Nintendo category. There's a very good chance that Donkey Kong Bonanza or Mario Kart World comes away with this. What about you, Kev?
Oh no, I am torn between Bonanza and Mario Kart World, and something tells me the Mario Kart World name will win over Donkey Kong Bonanza. But at the same time, the 3D platformer was so like well received over Mario Kart World, and I'm gonna chase myself and regret my choice. Guns in my head, I'm going DK Bonanza. Best family game. We're doing it.
It's definitely got a strong shot. I thought it was a little overrated, but I could see why people would come away from that. Best fighting game: 2XKO, Kong Fighting Collection 2. That's a cheat. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and cheat. Virtua Fighter 5, REVO World Stage. There's literally just two games here that are collections of amazing fighting games from the past. Those are fucking cheats. Why are they here? That's so stupid.
It's rigged.
Oh, man. I don't play fighting games unless it's Smash, really. I'll just say 2XKO because I hear that I've heard a lot of people That's the like League of Legends fighting game, right?
I have no idea.
I think it's got to do with League of Legends. I think that's gonna pull it through. Go ahead, Aiden.
Just because it's the only one that I've actually played, and I didn't even play this one, Fatal Fury.
Ooh.
I used to like that game when I was a kid, so I'm gonna go that.
Am I gonna go
Yep.
Mortal Kombat? Just cause? No.
It's so stupid why it's even here. And that's how you really know that there's just like not many fighting games to talk about.
No. Aren't they
Like,
doing?
what are we
People need to
doing?
get into it.
Aren't they
What are we
doing a
doing?
Marvel fighter like next year? It was announced that
Token.
That's gonna win
Marvel
that.
Token, I think.
Something like that.
That one looks good.
I'm gonna go.
That is one I'm going to play.
I'm gonna go 2XKO. Just for the lulz. Just for the lulz.
Yeah. Best RPG.
Whew.
Avowed. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. You're going to hear that a lot going forward. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, The Outer Worlds 2, and Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh boy, this one. I think I know Aiden's choice. And I want to go away from it, but I think it's got to be Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I like Avowed, and I'm playing The Outer Worlds 2 on stream right now, and I like it, but I don't think it's as good as the first one. Never played Monster Hunter. I think it's got to be Claire Obscure Expedition 33 for me. What about you, Aiden?
I mean, I don't want Expedition 33 to win this, because I just don't want it to win like 10 categories, but I feel like Expedition 33 is going to win, but I personally would want Monster Hunter Wilds to win.
Oh,
I
I thought you
really
would pick
love that
Kingdom
one.
Come.
No, I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a great game. It is, but I think that Monster Hunter Wilds is just a little bit better.
Yep.
I love Avowed, but whenever you're in the
Oh, that's
category with Expedition 33, I can't not go with that. Like,
Mhm.
so chalk me up, Expedition 33.
Yeah, just a shout out real quick to Obsidian for having 2 RPGs on this list. Like,
Crazy.
that is insane. Like, it's already insane enough that they released 3 games this year.
Yeah.
Avowed, The Outer Worlds 2, and Grounded 2. Well, okay, I guess that one's in early access, but still. What a feat for them. And, like, they're really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's Expedition. Best Action Adventure Game. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, that came out last December, so it's eligible. Hollow Knight Silk Song, or Split Fiction. Oh boy. Of these, I've only played Indiana Jones and Hollow Knight. I really want to play Split Fiction, I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't think Ghost of Yotei wins. Death Stranding 2 has a chance just because of Kojima. Although I've heard that it's better than the first one, but like still it's Death Stranding. My pick for this will probably be Silk Song,
Yeah.
even though I didn't like it, but I think Silk Song wins this. Go ahead, Aiden.
I mean, I feel like Death Stranding 2 is going to win this one. However, I want it to be Silk Song.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going Silk Song. Like Indiana Jones is great. Don't think it's really gonna be up there. Yeah, and man, hey, Ghost of Yotei, it could sneak in, but I'm gonna go Silk Song. That's it.
I think it's gonna be tough with this competition for Ghost of Yotei. Indiana Jones was. Let's see. I don't even remember the last time I watched an Indiana Jones movie. Probably Kingdom of the Crystal Skull back in theaters when that came out. The originals I probably haven't watched since I was like 10. But Indiana Jones, that game was good, but it also had so many parts where I was like, man, I hate this thing in particular. I can't think of exactly what it did. I just remember there was a lot of things where I was like, I hate this very specific thing about this game, but I really like the rest of it. Moving on. Best action game. We have Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, or Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I think this one's going to be an easy win for Hades 2. but I really like Doom: The Dark Ages. I know a lot of people were down on it. I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was pretty good. Outside of that, I mean, Battlefield 6 has a chance. Ninja Gaiden 4, I don't really think. Shinobi, I have no idea. I think this is an easy Hades 2 win. Aiden?
Well, I've never played Hades 2, so I didn't even know it was an action game. So I'm just gonna go with Battlefield 6, and we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
I'll go Hades too. I mean, I would love to see Doom win just based off of sheer badassness alone, but you know, Hades 2 has that fervor behind it that I really can't deny.
I do think the one thing that's holding back Doom: The Dark Ages is I forgot it came out this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was in May, and I played it. I loved it. I 100%ed it. I love the new Doom games. Like Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are both amazing games. I do think The Dark Age is a little lesser than those, but I still really enjoyed it. But yeah, I completely forgot it came out this year.
I forgot it existed.
Yeah. This VR/AR game, Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, or The Midnight Walk. I can't play VR. I will throw up. I'm just gonna say Marvel's Deadpool and move on.
Alien Rogue Incursion. People love a good horror game in VR.
Yeah.
And I'll go Alien too. I don't know much about these besides having that tie to Deadpool, but whatever. VR's VR.
Yeah. I like Deadpool, so I'm going with him. Best mobile game: Destiny Rising, Persona 5 The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, or Wuthering Waves. I think I'm probably saying it wrong, but Uma Musume Pretty Derby I think wins this. I think there's a very big crowd of people that people like us won't pay attention to, but they love that game. Like the people that are like huge into like VTubers and anime and all that stuff. The like Genshin Impact people of the world are huge into that game, and I think that one's gonna win this pretty easy.
You know, I didn't even think about that, but I'm just gonna go Persona 5 because I know people really, really love Persona.
Yeah, I didn't even know it had a mobile game. Like, what is that? Is it just the game on mobile, or is it something different?
I have no idea. I just know people really like Persona.
All right. Yep.
I'll go Pretty Derby. Sure. Like, hey, you know, I'll trust the anime wave to carry me.
What? So, okay, what I understand of that game is it's anime girls, but they're like portrayed as horses and they run around a track.
Hell yeah.
What do we got to do to get us put in that game?
What
Just, like,
is
there's
this?
like a bunch of like just like pretty anime girls running, and then out of nowhere there's like, oh look, there's a balding guy in his 30s. What the fuck is that?
They just put one long strand of hair for a ponytail for you. Like, yes,
Yeah, exactly.
gorgeous.
What am I looking? I'm looking at a trailer right now for this game, and
Yeah.
it's a thing.
It's very, like I said, there is a very particular group of people that people like us we're not in that community one bit. I think that one wins it easy.
Shout out to them. I'm glad you had your moment.
Yeah. Best debut indie game: Blueprints, Clair Obscure Expedition 33, Despelote, Dispatch, and previously Mega Bonk was on here, but the game developer withdrew because they have made other games in the past just under a different game, so they're not in a debut indie game. So there's only 4 nominees this time around. This one is very tough because all 4 of these absolutely deserve the win. They all have their arguments. They all have been very well received. But man, only one of them is on the Game of the Year ballot list, so I think it's got to be Clair Obscure Expedition 33.
I really want it to be Dispatch because I absolutely love that game, and I think it is so deserving. Also, I just don't think Expedition 33 deserves to be on the list, so I mean,
Yeah,
I
I can hear
only
it.
say that because everyone who worked on that game worked for Ubisoft. They've all made games before. This is not really a
Um,
debut game for them.
yeah,
Mm,
and also they had a lot of backing help from people like Microsoft.
Yeah.
Like,
mm.
I can totally hear the argument for that, and I there is a part of me that definitely agrees with you. If I were to take that one off, I would think maybe Blueprints would win. Um,
Oh yeah, I
uh,
could see blueprints.
yeah,
I just really
but
want dispatch.
I totally understand the dispatch thing. Yeah, what would you choose, Kev?
Expedition 33. As much as I've seen the wave behind Dispatch, you just like it's your point. Only one of those is on Game of the Year, and at that point, what can you do? You can't fight the
Yeah.
wave, and you just gotta. Oh yeah, and then the next category is gonna really throw things for a loop.
Hold on, before we get to that, I do want to say the thing I think that might like not help dispatch is Aiden. You were talking about how a lot of people for Claire Obscure were working for Ubisoft. You could say the same thing about dispatch. A lot of those people were Telltale devs, and pretty much
Oh,
all they did was make another Telltale game.
I
So,
did not know that it was made by Telltale devs.
yep,
I honestly didn't. Then I would just go blueprints then. You know,
yeah,
because like when I think debut indie game, I think of like a development studio that was made that nobody really has experience in. This is their
hmm,
first ever game that
Yeah.
anyone has ever made in that
yeah,
team.
yeah. Ad hoc studio, they're all made of Telltale devs, and also some of them have Ubisoft experience as well. Okay,
Ah.
moving on. Best independent game. Oh my god. Absalom, All Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, or Hollow Knight Silk Song. Jesus. Man.
Still gonna have
Um,
that argument of Microsoft work helped with Expedition 33.
yeah. Uh, I think. Oh, hold on. I need to see something really quick.
Just for a blanket statement, don't you think one of these has to be a sacrificial lamb? Like what Expedition 33 has to lose one of these.
And I think this is the one where it does. I think I think this is the one where Expedition 33 will like end up not winning. Obviously, we don't know like the rankings when
Yeah.
people win this, but I don't think that it would like be in the top 3 for this one. I would think that Blueprints, Hades 2, or Hollow Knight Silk Song are the favorites for this one. I really like Ball Pit. It's a very addicting game. I did one stream of it and I was like, "Oh my god, this is very addicting," and people love it. I don't know what Absalom is though. I'm not familiar with that one. I would say Silk Song is probably going to win this.
I mean, I give it up to Silk Song.
Mhm.
I personally, that's what I would want. That or blueprints on this. Again, I don't know anything about Hades 2, so
82. The thing with that one is it was in early access since like last year September time, right? Like last
Just
summer.
about. Yeah.
It's been playable for a very long time, and I think that hurt
okay.
it here.
So that's
My
kind of like a Baldur's Gate 3 thing where they had it on early access for like 2 years or something.
mhm. Yeah, it was playable for at least sometime in 2024 is when it actually became playable. Uh, I do think Blueprints has a shot, but I think Silk Song will win this. Kevin?
Oh. Yeah, give me Silk Song. Let's shake it up. Expedition 33 you can wait just a little bit longer.
Yeah, we're pretty aware Expedition is gonna win. I mean, what? They have 12 nominations, I think. So yeah, they're gonna get their share. I think this is where someone else. That's community support. Speaking of them, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 4. Wait, hold on. X1V. That's 14. Yeah.
14.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 14.
He got
Stupid
there.
Roman numerals.
Yeah.
Fortnite, Helldivers 2, or No Man's Sky. Oh man, I have no idea for this. I think does Fortnite win this one usually? I hate that.
It has a history, but I don't think it's gonna do
Yeah.
it this year.
I don't think Baldur's Gate 3 will either, though, because like they had their final update in like what, February, March? Like, is it?
I know.
No,
Are they
the last
still supporting it?
Yeah, they're still supporting it. The last big update was in May, I believe,
Oh,
is when like the last like big update was.
gotcha. Um, you know what? I honestly don't remember. When did Helldivers 2 come out? Was that this year or last year?
That was last year.
Last year. Okay, I thought so. I'm gonna give it to Helldivers 2. I think that game still keeps chugging along. They got the Halo crossover earlier this year. They released on Xbox. There was another crossover they had, right?
They had a ton of them this year.
They did? Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention too much, but I see them mentioned every now and then, so I'm gonna go Helldivers 2.
So, fun fact for you, I wanted to look it up just because I thought it looked similar. Yeah, last year, the same exact games were nominated for Best Community Support.
That's hilarious.
Who won?
And the winner of it was Baldur's Gate 3. So
that one I can understand.
I don't want Baldur's Gate 3 to win this one again. So I'm just gonna go Helldivers 2 because they've done some really great things this year with support for it. I mean, they also did the whole Shadow Drop update that like took everybody by surprise. So like I feel like they've got like a really good chance on that.
Yep.
Yeah, Helldivers 2, just off of, even if it didn't get crazy updates, what that ODST collab meant for gaming in general, I'm just going for Helldivers 2.
And the release on Xbox in general, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Best ongoing game: Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, or No Man's Sky. So we got the same list here, except Marvel Rivals is in here instead of Baldur's Gate. For ongoing game, I think this is the one that Fortnite always wins. It's got a strong chance with the Simpsons update, I think.
Yeah.
I really don't want it to, though. My heart says Marvel Rivals. I think what that game did over this year was really good, and I particularly love it for bringing some competition to Overwatch and really getting Blizzard the get them. I mean, Blizzard was already doing some really good stuff, but they. All right, I'm gonna do it. Overwatch 2 deserves to be on this list as well.
Wow. Okay.
But a lot of this comes down to Marvel Rivals kind of pushing them to be better. But Overwatch 2 is in the best state it's been in so long, and I really think it deserves to be nominated. I don't think it would win. I think Fortnite will win. I hope Marvel Rivals will win.
I know. Last year, Helldivers 2 won this over Fortnite. I think Fortnite's one of those things where it's like been going on for so long that people just don't really think about like it being an ongoing game anymore. They're just like, oh yeah, it exists, kind of deal. I want to say it's going to be Marvel Rivals because, like you said, they've done some really great things and they've actually like forced other games in the same genre to really step up their game.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I think that Marvel Rivals will definitely take it on this.
The Simpsons thing is what's getting me because we talk.
The Simpson thing is big.
Yeah, we're talking about like also recency bias. That thing just dropped, and like Marvel Rivals has been doing the constant things of updating and adding heroes, but damn.
I mean, they just got new heroes too.
Yeah, but you talk
Gambit and Rogue.
You talk about like the Simpsons and like they're in the middle of their like update. Man, I'm gonna go Fortnite. I have to support.
I mean, they've got people talking about the Simpsons again in 2025. That's a pretty big deal, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't want them to win.
I don't either. Just making it clear. I'm just trying to accept fate, you know?
Mm-hmm. Games for Impact. We got Consume Me, Despalote, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, Wanderstop. Out of these, the only one I played is South of Midnight. I reviewed that for us earlier this year, and honestly, I think it deserves a few more nominations. But when it comes to Games for Impact, think it's a little gross that they put it here because I think all they did was they saw, oh, this is a woman of color as a protagonist. Let's put her on the list. I really hope that they did it for the right reasons, but I'm afraid that they didn't. That being said, I've heard some really good things about Despalote, although I've never looked into it myself, so I think that will win this one.
So for me, I'm gonna say Consume Me. Feeling like that one because that one's all about like body issues and everything. I feel
Is it?
like oh yeah, I feel like a lot of people really would be able to connect with it, and I think that that one's just overall really good. Honestly, I I can see why Lost Records Bloom and Rage is on here. I just I played it and I just really did not like the story. I thought it was like just not that great. It didn't connect with me at least. I'm sure it probably connected with other people, but I just I would be upset honestly if that one won just because I feel like that one's not nearly as good as others on the list.
Kevin?
I'm just gonna go with the game I played, South of Midnight. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just because they did tell some pretty damn good stories throughout that.
They did. God, they had some heartbreaking stuff in that game.
So I'm gonna go South of Midnight here.
Yeah. Good game.
Very good.
All right. Innovation and accessibility. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, or South of Midnight. I'm not aware of the accessibility in this stuff, so I don't know. I'll say Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I have no idea.
I'll just go Assassin's Creed Shadows as well because it's the only game I know of that has accessibility option.
Yeah.
Give me Atomfall for whatever reason. It's calling my name.
Okay, cool. Best performance. Now this one's gonna be interesting. We've got Ben Starr. I really wish they would have put the roles here.
Yeah.
Ben Starr played blanking on his name. The guy from Expedition 33. Was it
Verzo.
Charlie Cox.
Let's call
played
it
the other guy from Expedition 33. Man, it's been so long since I played. What was his name? Was it Augustine? Something?
That
was someone else.
Gustav.
Gustav. There we go. Erika Ishii, who played the main protagonist from Ghost of Yote. Jennifer English, who played Mael from Expedition 33. Hinatsu Kato. I don't know who that one is. And Troy Baker, I believe he played someone in Death Stranding, right?
Yeah, and Indiana Jones, but
oh, it was the Indiana Jones that he got nominated for. I really wish they put like the roles that they were nominated for. Best performance here, I think this is Jennifer English. I think this is her award, front and back. Yep. Of course, she played Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3, and I love Shadowheart. But I think Mael is a very different character, and I think she just did an amazing job all the way through. Without going into spoiler territory, I hated the third act of Expedition 33. But I think what they did with Mael as a character was amazing all the way through. I think they did a perfect job. They kind of like, God damn it. It's been long enough. I'm just going to say they did a great job of hiding that she's the main character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you go into it thinking Gustav is the guy. And
How dare you? I haven't played it.
Get over it. Shout out to Charlie Cox, though, because he doesn't know anything about video games, and every time he talks about it, he's like, yeah, man, I've been hearing Expedition 33's done really well. I don't play video games, so I don't know what's going on with it. But yeah, people randomly ask me about it. I'm like, that's funny. Charlie Cox is awesome. I think I don't know if he really deserves to be on this list. But yeah, my pick is Jennifer English.
I mean, that's my pick too, just because I just noticed that she played Shadowheart, and so I'm just like, yep, I just want her to win because I just really like the Shadowheart role.
When it comes to the voice, she didn't change it at all. She still sounds like herself, but the way that she handles herself is different, if you know what I mean. Like the voice inflections are different.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Jennifer English as well. I do love some Troy Baker, and it's exactly that point of her story within Expedition 33.
Yeah, absolutely. Best audio design. Battlefield 6, Flare Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F. So when I think of best audio design, this isn't like music. This is how a gun sounds, walking around, the sounds you hear in the surrounding area, things like that. Don't think Clear Obscure Expedition 33 wins this one. I don't know why that one is put in here. I think that one's put in here because they're like, oh, that has an amazing soundtrack, so let's put it in the best audio design. And I just completely disagree with that. But when it comes to these other games, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, and Silent Hill F, I don't know about their audio design. So I'm going to go with Battlefield 6 here.
I'm just going straight for Silent Hill F. I mean, I haven't played it yet. It's still on my list, but I have seen plenty of videos of it, and sound design is great in it. Or, well, audio design, I should say, is great in it. But also just horror games generally have just great audio design in general.
That is a good shout out. We do have a review of Silent Hill up on the site by Augusto. He really liked it, so anyone watching should go check that out. Kevin, what would you choose here?
I'm going to go Battlefield 6, just based off of prior work done by EA and DICE, where, like, it's very good. Like, it's just, you feel like you're in the middle of the fight, so I'm going to trust them with that.
Best score in music. Hollow Knight Silksong, Hades 2, Flare Obscure Expedition 33, Ghost of Yotei, and Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. Gonna throw in an honorable mention myself because I absolutely believe South of Midnight should have been on this list. That one, I don't think it would have won, but music in that game,
so good,
and it actually like connected with the story and everything. I think what they did there was amazing. So South of Midnight absolutely got snubbed here. But when it comes to score and music, I mentioned it just a bit ago. Expedition 33. Out of all these games, that's the only one that I've actually put on a playlist to listen to. Like, the music there is amazing, and it's all in French. I have no idea what they're saying, but goddamn, is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I'm going for. Is just Expedition 33. I've heard some of the music in it. Sounds really great. I personally wouldn't put it on a playlist because I'm just like, I don't normally put video game soundtracks on a playlist, but
I do.
I mean, you have done that, Kevin has done that, and I know that Andrew has done that. So if all three of you have the same sentiment of this is on my playlist now, I'm just going with it's gonna win.
Yeah, like my playlist is all like rock music, and then there's, when it comes to video games, there's Expedition 33, Celeste, Sonic. There's like just random bits and pieces in there. Kevin?
I'm gonna go Expedition 33, but I also feel this is a category where if Expedition 33 is on that roll throughout the night, just winning and just going right through, I've heard the argument made of Hollow Knight Silksong, the music there, and then my honorable mention, it's a damn shame it's not on this list, but Mario Kart World, all the music they did in that game, like,
yeah,
it's a damn shame, but yeah, Expedition 33 for me.
The thing with Mario Kart World, I totally agree with you that the music in that game is great.
It's not new.
It's the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate argument where it's like, yeah, it is absolutely filled to the brim with amazing music that is from so many other games.
Yeah.
and that's not to say that the original music that they did put in Mario Kart World is bad, because it's very good. It's great. But it's also propped up a lot by past songs that have just been remade. Still great, but yeah. The one thing about Expedition 33 is because I 100%ed that game, the map music that plays whenever you're like moving around the map got so old and annoying to me that is one song that I never want to hear again. But everything else in that game, amazing sound-wise. All right, best art direction: Flare Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, or Hollow Knight Silksong. Man, this one, I don't think Expedition wins this one. Although I do like the art direction in that game. I think I especially like what they do in battle. I think that's what really earns it a spot here for best art direction, was just like what they did with battles. and the end screen for a battle, how it like when you get that final hit in, everything like goes not black and white, but like everything just like freezes in place and you see just like everything like the explosion and everything. It's so cool. Very unique. I think we're talking about Kojima here, and I think there's a very real chance that that wins, but I think Silk Song comes away with this.
I mean, see, I'm feeling Silk Song with it, like as a personal, like I would want that to win because I know how much of a pain it is to make that game.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think that Clear Obscure is gonna win. I think it's going to just because it is like I've seen so many videos of people like doing boss fights in that game, and just everything always looks so beautiful with like the movements and everything, and I'm just like, I feel like it's gonna win.
You know what? I'm actually going to change mine to Expedition 33 because I just remembered the beginning part of that game.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yep, I totally wasn't taking that into account. Yeah, I'm changing mine Expedition 33.
Yeah,
ahead,
like
Kev.
there's so many effect
Sorry.
things that just look so beautiful in it. So it's
Yeah.
just, I just feel like it has to win on that.
Yeah.
I I want to say Hades too, because every time I see that game, I'm like, damn, that game looks good. It looks bright. It looks colorful. But it is that Expedition 33 thing where every time I seen the cinematics or just walking through a certain area, it's an indie game backed by Microsoft, but like, damn, son, like they did something. They cooked, as they would say. So I'm gonna go Expedition 33. You know, why not?
You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, Hades 2 and Silk Song, I've already seen those games.
Yeah.
From the art direction. Like, the first Hollow Knight, I mean, you could say the same thing about Silk Song. Hades 2, yeah, it's colorful. The first Hades was the same way. Expedition 33 really did something different here. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, I think. Yeah, Kojima's a freak, and he like goes all the way to like making sure like all these different things look amazing, but Expedition 33 did something different, and it did something very artistic and just fully amazing. So, yeah. Best narrative: Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, or Silent Hill F. As I mentioned earlier, I fucking hated the final act of Expedition 33 so much that it makes me mad that it's on this list, even though I absolutely love the first two acts in that game. I think the first two acts alone make it worthy of a nomination here, but that third act, I hate it. I hate it so much. It makes me mad, and I hate that people defend it. Come at me in the comments. I don't care. My pick for best narrative here. I'm gonna go with Silent Hill F. I haven't played the game myself, but I've heard some things about it, and I edited Augusto's review, and just like seeing how he talked about it and the various aspects of that game that I'm not going to go into here. I think that one has a chance.
See, for me, I know it's gonna be Clair Obscur again. Like I just know that it's gonna win. It's like I just feel like it's gonna be a sweep, kind of like the Baldur's Gate thing, where like it swept the whole Game Awards. But for me, I would really love to see Kingdom Come win this one because I genuinely really enjoyed the story of it. And I just thought like the characters were just really fun in general. Like, yes, you play the same character as the original one, but like having Hans by your side, his character is just great. He made me laugh like every time, and there was a whole slew of characters that were just really good in that game. And overall, I just think the story was just fun to play through, so I'd want that one.
It's got to be Expedition 33. Like, as much as I feel like I want to be different, but I can't be different because I just know what it is. I know I got to accept it.
Yeah.
Plus, I gotta save my rage for the next category anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. But yeah, the twist in the first two acts, so good. Yeah. Like they do an amazing job. And also just like the feeling of dread and hopelessness throughout that story is amazing. And then the third act just completely wipes it. And that's what makes me mad. I wrote an article that people did not like earlier this year, that final act like completely invalidates everything the first two acts did. And yeah, I could go off about that, but I'm gonna move on here to the best adaptation. We're all mad about this one because there was an obvious snub, but we've got a Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, The Last of Us Season 2, Splinter Cell Death Watch, or Until Dawn. Obviously, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 deserved to be here. Obviously,
Yes.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 deserves to win this one. But they fucked up. Everyone fucked up. What are we doing in video games? Shut the video game industry down. What are we doing? I mean, from what I've heard, I haven't watched it myself. I watched the first season, but the second season of The Last of Us isn't good. Until Dawn... Tina, stop. Until Dawn has nothing to do with the game. It's just a completely different story with the name Until Dawn. I want to say Devil May Cry was not received that well. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I haven't seen it myself. I have no idea.
We know what
I'm
it's
gonna go
be.
with. Hey, the only one here I've seen is a Minecraft movie, and I think it's a very good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of fun. I was very happy for the people that I've met at Mojang when I worked for Minecraft. I was very happy for them. But I don't know if it deserves like best adaptation. So
Chicken
I'm gonna
jockey,
say
man, chicken jockey.
Chicken Jockey is very fun. It's a very good kids movie, and I enjoyed it. I think Splinter Cell Death Watch wins here, although I've never seen it and I've never played Splinter Cell.
See, for me, I'm gonna say Devil May Cry because I
Ooh.
know, like, I know it got really good reviews,
Did it?
and I know
For
it's
some
sitting
reason,
high. Like, I know it's sitting high on Rotten Tomatoes and everything. Like, so I've never seen it, but I know it's like sitting high up there, and I just really don't want Minecraft movie to win. I feel like it will, but like, I have just so much about that I just don't like. Like, I just don't like the whole art of it. I just really do not like Jack Black being in it. Like, I just hate everything about it, more or less. And I'm just like, I don't want it.
I think The Last of Us has a better chance of winning than the Minecraft movie, honestly,
Well,
because
good.
of how
And that
how
was
much
terrible.
people like The Last of Us Part 2. But I've just heard it's bad.
But,
What do you-
she's gonna be a father or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. I don't know what the meme is
Well,
for
that
that.
that's what happened in the game as well. But I heard that they changed up a lot that like people just didn't like.
Yeah.
All right, Kev.
I'm gonna go a Minecraft movie, but allow me to present the facts of how Until Dawn sits at 51% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Sonic Movie 3 sits at 86. What the hell are we doing? What are we doing?
When you're talking about an adaptation, like from what I understand, I haven't seen it myself. In fact, I didn't even know it was out until they announced the nominations. I thought we still had to wait until like next year to get Until Dawn movie. But the fact that like all they did was just put the name on a different horror movie. Like that's not an adaptation. That's insane.
This rage
I'm-
baited me so much. I
Yeah.
could not fathom. It didn't sink in until after I read the list. I'm like, wait a second. What, the Sonic movie,
Absolutely.
the Sonic franchise has revitalized gaming adaptations, and it gave us the peak one right there. And it just said,
Yep.
no, you're good.
It really like when the nominations came out and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 wasn't there, I had to think for a second. I was like, wait, maybe that came out last year? Like it was just so mind-boggling to me that it's not on this list. It absolutely deserves to be here, and it absolutely deserves to win. All right.
Yeah.
Best-
I mean, I'm gonna agree with you guys, just because I've seen the first two Sonic movies. They were both really good. I haven't seen the third, but I've heard it's really good. So
The third's the best. All right. Best game direction. Player Obscure Expedition 33. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. Goes to Yote. Hades 2. Or Split Fiction. Of these, I think this is the area that Split Fiction has the best chance of winning because of Joseph Ferris. He's got that name now. He obviously everyone knows him for It Takes Two or A Way Out, or saying "fuck Hollywood" or whatever it was that he
Something
said
like
at the
that.
Game Awards years ago. I think this is the one where he has the best chance of winning. But that being said, I think this is the one area where Death Stranding 2 on the beach wins because it's Kojima.
Yeah, I could definitely see Kojima taking this because I also know the Game Awards just loves him so much.
Him and Jeff.
Him and Jeff Keighley are best friends.
But I would want Split Fiction to win in this. I feel like it'll definitely be Death Stranding, but I want Split Fiction.
Yeah, Split Fiction. Let's run the table.
Well,
He's
I said
trying
Death
so hard
Stranding,
not to
so
say Expedition.
No, we're all
So-
Split Fiction, you know?
when it comes to game direction, I don't know if Expedition 33 has a chance at this because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to it's a turn-based battle system,
Yeah.
and like they did some interesting things in there, but I don't know if when you're walking around the world, all you're doing is walking around to find either items, the next story point, or your next battle, and I just don't think game direction has a chance to win for Expedition there. All right, we are at the end of the nominations here. The big one, Game of the Year. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Expedition 33 is an easy win here, I think. When that game came out this year, I went through and I played it. Maybe it was because I had such bad feelings about the final act in there, but I came away from that game thinking, okay, this was an amazing game. I think it would be hard for it to win Game of the Year. And then as the year has gone on and we've gotten all these other games come out, I'm like, yeah, there's just nothing that's been better than this game, in my opinion. I've never played a Kojima game, so I don't know about Death Stranding 2, but the best thing I've heard about that game is that it's better than the first one, which was mediocre. Donkey Kong Bonanza, I played through it, and I was like, yeah, this was good. I think it's overrated. I don't think it's nearly as good as people say. Hades 2, I haven't played it myself. I know Adam, who writes for us sometimes, he's told me that he absolutely loves it. Hollow Knight Silksong, I played through that. I didn't play through it all. But as I was playing, I was like, man, I hate this game. Like, I do not like it one bit. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is kind of like the dark horse here, where it's like, yeah, that game did... It's kind of here because they had to fill out the ballot, I feel. Like, no disrespect to it or anything. I've never played it. I've never looked into it. Or the first one. But I think Claire Obscure Expedition 33 wins this easily.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I will say this. Kingdom Come deserves the nomination, if you ask me. It did do really good. It did. I mean, a lot of people gave it a 9 out of 10. But I don't think it deserves to win. I just think it deserves the nomination for sure. Expedition 33 definitely going to win it. If there was one on here that I would say definitely doesn't deserve to be on here, it's Bonanza. I don't think a Nintendo game like ever deserves to actually be Game of the Year. Like, that's going far for me. Like, I would even say like no Zelda game even to me ever deserves Game of the Year. But like definitely on this Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, I don't have anything to say about it really, just because I heard like minuscule things about it and then it just disappeared. Hades 2, I could see the argument for because a lot of people love it. I've never played it. And Silksong, I don't think it stands a chance personally against all of this. It's a great game from what I've heard. I don't think it is Game of the Year worthy though. So it's like it deserves a nomination for sure. I just don't think it deserves a win.
Kevin?
I'm going Expedition 33. I just don't see it shaking out any other way. And whenever I do look at, comparatively speaking, bar for bar, what game could knock this off, I don't even think it's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I think it's Hollow Knight Silksong, based off of the hype it had going into launch and everything else that followed of it taking down eShops, all that. But yeah, Clair Obscur, I think, is in a safe spot to win this. But again, wouldn't surprise me if Silk Song got it.
I would be shocked if anything besides Expedition 33 won Game of the Year. I think there's just no chance for Silk Song.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, no. It's gonna win.
Absolutely not. I think Aiden's crazy for saying no Nintendo game ever deserves a nomination for Game of the Year. But Donkey Kong Bonanza did not. No, I think that game is vastly overrated. I don't think it's nearly as good as people say it is. But
it is.
Second place would probably be Silk Song, but I think there's a huge gap between there. If you were like to put all of these games on a pie chart, I think Expedition 33 takes up like 85% of that pie chart for the chances for it to win.
Oh yeah.
And then the remaining 15% goes to the other 5 in various numerisms. It's just there's just no way that a game like that can come in to the Game Awards, get 12 nominations, which is the most ever for a video game, I think, at the Game Awards. Yeah, no, there's absolutely no. It's like when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and we're like, yeah, no, that's just gonna win. Like, there was no chance. Like, there's been a few years now where there's been a very clear front runner, and I think that continues here. But that does it for our predictions on what games will win what at the Game Awards 2025. Let us know in the comments where we went wrong. Tell us, I think we've all said enough that would get someone riled up. Tell me how much you love the final act. Tell Aiden how much he's wrong about co-op multiplayer games not being viable for multiplayer. And just tell Kevin he's dumb.
Hey, I got a quick question.
Give me a good argument as to why a Nintendo game deserves Game of the Year ever.
I have a quick question for both of you.
That's a whole different.
I'm going to throw it back. What surprise thing do we get here? Is it Half-Life 3? Is it the GTA 6 gameplay trailer? No? Nothing.
Absolutely not.
Wow. I don't know.
Elder Scrolls 6 trailer.
I would die.
I think we have a better chance of getting an Elder Scrolls 6 trailer than we do GTA 6 or Half-Life 3 here.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
We got to end things. Stop trying to make this go longer, Kevin. We've already been here a long time. Thank you so much for watching with us. Be sure to like and subscribe to see future content like this, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.
If you enjoyed today's video and want more content just like this, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich for all your news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.